What's up, YouTube? Okay, okay, a little bit better. I'm super late tonight, like super late. It's almost midnight. Uh, anyway, yo, I will not be on here long. I promise y'all I won't. Okay, so tonight we gonna talk about ownership. Say it with me, ownership. All right, I don't care how many plays you making on the field. I don't care how many plays you making on the court, wherever you playing at. This is what matters is ownership. Okay. I mean, ownership matters so much that if somebody owns the right to your name, you cannot use your own name. Okay, um, ownership is so important. I think it was LeBron James, probably like last year sometime. He either posted a picture or tried to use a picture or something, but it was a picture of himself. Like it was a picture of himself. I think it was maybe a play, an action shot, something like that. Um, and because the photographer or whoever did the picture owned the rights to the picture, he couldn't use the picture of himself. All right, that is just wild to think about. Like, why can't I use a picture of myself? Why are you taking me to court behind a picture of myself? It's because whoever took the picture owned the rights to the picture. Okay. um Forgive me for not introducing myself. For you who don't know me, I am Steph Jackson. I am an athlete freedom agent and a wide receiver coach. I played wide receiver. I grew up playing football down in South Louisiana, also Mississippi Delta. I played women's pro football. Played wide receiver. Was really good at it, and so now your girl is not playing anybody's football, but I am coaching. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. So back to ownership. You feel me? Because we ain't got long because I done waited all night to do this. So first of all, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say ownership, um, I mean you having a legal right to something, right? And what does that mean? That means that let's think about it. Let's say you got a football, right? And this football is yours. You purchased it. If somebody wants to use this football, they have to ask you because you also have the receipt to the owner to the football, making you the rightful owner of this football. That's what ownership is. Just think of anytime somebody wants to use the football, they have to ask you, right? Maybe you even get them to pay to rent the football. That's what ownership means. So when you own something, you have all of the legal rights to this thing. Okay. And what do I mean by like you need to own? What does owning even look like? We're gonna get into that, but I just want you to understand what ownership is. Okay. You hold the legal rights to something. And that means that anytime somebody wants to use this thing you own, whether it be it could whether it be a car, a jersey, your name, your image, your likeness for my high school, college athletes. People who want to use it have to have to ask your permission and also pay for it, right? Because you own it and they want to use it. All right. You see this all the time in music. Um, your boy Kanye always, well, I won't say always, but quite a bit gets in trouble behind something called copywriting. Now, I'm sure you heard about copywriting. That gives you ownership to a work of art, like a song. You know what I'm saying? We talk about music, so let's just say a song or a written piece of literature. Um, so once you own the copyright to that, whoever wants to use it has to get your permission one, and then also pay you whatever price you say. Like, yo, Drake, I want to use one of your songs to sample one of your songs. Drake says, okay, you can sample my song, but it's gonna be 100,000. You got to pay that 100,000 in order to even sample that song, right? So that's what it means by that's what ownership looks like. I hope you guys understand ownership. I hope you know what it means. It means that you are the legal owner to this thing, and anybody who wants to use this thing has to basically come through you. They have to ask you, they have to get permission, they have to pay whatever you say pay. If you say pay or not, some people just say, hey, you can use it. Um, a lot of times you see this in music again, where somebody wants to pay homage to something. I think I don't remember like the specifics, but where you have like a legendary musician and then an up and coming musician wants to pay homage, like wants to pay homage to that person, or you know what I'm saying, wants to show respect and appreciation for that person's work. Well, they may call the person up and say, hey, can I use this the beat to this song? I really want to kind of do a cover of it, yada yada yada. And that person say, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. They wouldn't make the new artist, the new popular artist pay because it's free publicity for them, right? Okay. So that's what ownership is in a nutshell. It means that you own all the legal rights to use, possess, do whatever you want with a thing. Okay. So today, tonight, whenever you're watching this, um, what I want to talk to you about is the importance of ownership, what you need to be owning, and like how do you even do it. So let's talk about the importance of ownership. Okay, I just want to start off by saying that I don't care what level of athlete you are on. Like, I don't care what level. If you are, you know what I'm saying, let's say you're a parent or whatever, or you could be the athlete. If you're in middle school or high school and you know you going, like, you doing your thing, like, even if you're not sure, like, even if nobody giving you looks and stuff like that, but you know where you want to take it, you need to think about ownership. And matter of fact, you need to take the steps to own the things pertaining to you. And when I say the things, I mean you need to own legal rights to your name. Okay, because of the name, image, and likeness rule that's sweeping through college sports. Then now they're acknowledging athletes' rights in their names, their image, their likeness. Some states have voice, athletic reputation, stuff like that. So you actually own it. Now they're saying you have a legal right to these things, right? So I'm talking about tonight. We're talking about trademark. We're talking about websites. We're talking about social media handles. You think about that. Um, hold on, y'all. We talking about logos. What else? Whether it be jerseys, shoes, gloves, whatever. We're talking about ownership. Period. Okay. You don't want to get in a position where, and people do this when you blow up. They'll go out and get like trademarks for your name or trademarks for your logo. Or I think I heard about this happening with Notorious B.I.G. with Biggie, where some, I guess he just, or he didn't have anybody around him. I'm not sure, but long story short, he didn't trademark Biggie. Somebody else did. You feel me? Like, now he's highly touted as the greatest rapper all time, or at least 1A or 1B, him and Pac. Um, and like, can you imagine, there is wealth in your name? Okay, I was watching a Tina Turner documentary, y'all. Okay. It's super sad. Like, I don't even think I finished it. But anyway, um, one thing that happened in her divorce settlement with Ike Turner, who used to beat the crap out of her, by the way. He wanted everything. The only thing she left with was her name, Tina. And do you know that was the most, I'm talking about platinum songs, everything, the songs we know her for, he took all that. But she escaped. She asked for her name. She asked for her name. And so because she asked for her name, she is and will die a wealthy woman because she has equity in her name. You know what I'm saying? Um, and what is equity just means value. You know, for the purposes of this, equity is value, right? It's positive value in something. And so because she escaped with her name, she has a lot of positive value in Tina. Okay. So that ownership is important, because for one, I mean, even outside of all the legal stuff, y'all, like for one, you are you. You should own everything about you, right? Like you should own your name. Nobody else should be able, you shouldn't have to go ask another human for your name. That happened with the Gucci family. Okay. One member of the Gucci family wanted to go off on his own and um do his own design and stuff. And so he wanted to start a company and he wanted to use his own name. The only problem is his last name is Gucci. You get what I'm saying? He had to go to court and fight his family to use his own name, y'all. I'm talking about his first and last name. You know what I'm saying? Like, save yourself the headache and the embarrassment of having to fight for your own name. And heed my warnings right now to go ahead and get ownership, get ownership, get ownership, get ownership. Okay. So that's the importance of ownership. Um, and so what does ownership look like? What do we need to be owning as athletes? Um, like I said, like I don't care if you're in high school right now. I don't care if you're in college. Definitely if you're in college right now, because now you can make money off of your name, your image, and likeness. But I don't care if you're in middle school, high school, whatever. You need to you need to own your own name. What does that look like? You need to go out and get trademark. Get your name trademark, first and last name. Get your name trademark. Okay. You need to own the rights to your name. Get your name trademark. That's one. You need to also own your name on social media. It's so important. Your social handles are very important because there is quality, right? Equity in your social handles. Okay. A lot of people making a lot of money on these social media sites, and you don't want to have to be first name underscore dot last name 2345. No, you want to own the rights to your name. So once you trademark your name, then you can go in and say, hey, Facebook, hey, Instagram, hey, Snapchat, hey, whatever. I own this, i.e., my name, and this other person is using it. So you have the right to make them stop using it. And you can be like Stephanie Jackson, be owning Stephanie Jackson. When I get on Instagram, right now my Instagram handle is I am Steph Jackson. Why is it I am? Because somebody else has the Instagram handle Stephanie Jackson. So I own Stephanie Jackson. I call Instagram or I email Instagram and say, hey, here's my legal ownership certificate, my trademark to the name Stephanie Jackson. This person is using it. I have rights to this name. Make them stop. What Instagram gonna do? They will legally make them stop. Okay. So owning your name is the most important thing, guys. Like I promise you, it's the most important thing. It is so important, not just legally, but just as a human. You know what I'm saying? Just owning a name that you came into this world with. All right. What else should we own? Website domains. Okay. So this is huge. It's huge. I promise you. So what a lot of people do and what people have done over the years and people have been very successful at, um, is going up to like stuff, going up and buying popular domain names, right? Like Stephanie.com or black.com, whatever. Going and buying domain names, Tim.com, Bradley.com, whatever, whatever. So they'll buy it and they'll hold it until somebody needs it and has to purchase it from them. This is the equivalent to going and buying up a neighborhood and just holding it. You don't even got nothing. You don't even want to do nothing with the houses. You just hold it on to it. And then people who want to buy in that neighborhood have to buy from you because you own everything, right? So this is digital real estate, right? Like this person owns the website, like your name's website, like stephaniejackson.com. Somebody else owns that. So you have to, even when you get a trademark, guys, they actually own this thing. So you have to buy it from them. You get me? You have to now buy it from them. It's like you got this one Mustang you wanted, is bright red with black and white interior, race car seats. It's one of a kind. Somebody goes to Ford, buys it for just base price, holds it. It's the only one out there. They hold it. Okay. They hold it. And then now here you come and you want it and you want it bad. Not only do you want it, but for the specific thing you have to do, you need it. So what do you have to do? You have to buy it from them. There is no other place in the world you can go get it. You can, it's one of a kind. Nobody's making a replica. Nobody's making, you get it? It's one of a kind. You can only go to them. That's how it is with the domain names. It is very important because you are a business, okay? You are a business. You are a business. Get this through your head. You are a business. All right, you're a business. So businesses have websites. When you're talking about your personal brand and ownership and all this other stuff, you need a website. You need a website. You got to have a website. That's the thing that you own. Remember when Facebook blacked out and people was tripping and going crazy and all that? I mean, I don't really use Facebook like that, but it showed us that these social media platforms can shut down on us anytime they want. Okay, whether they doing it on purpose or it's just a crazy malfunction. You don't own Facebook, you don't own Instagram. I don't care if you got a million followers, you don't own the platform. So what a domain does and what a website does is it allows you to own this platform. Okay, and so in owning this platform you should have a website, first name last name.com, stephaniejackson.com. You should own that because that's your name. Okay. So that's why it's super important to not only trademark your name and own your name, but also own the website, own your domain, own your first and last name.com. All right. Because you're a business. Gone are the days, are you just you? You're a business. You are a business. You are a business. You are a business. Get it through your head. Everything from now on needs to be a business decision. Who you hang with, what you eat, what, all that stuff. You're a business. What you spend your money on, you're a business. What you do with your money when you make it, you are a business. All right. So businesses own things. You should own things. Okay. Oh, what else we got? We had the website. We had talked about the importance of like owning the social media handles. Um, let's talk about logos because when you think about logos, like they change, right? Like Nike Swoop is a very famous logo. Over the years, Nike has changed their logo, like kind of the style of their logo, although they own the rights because they trademark their logos. Okay. So for you, if you just starting out and you have a logo you kind of love, or you think you might love, you're not really sure, don't trademark it just yet. Okay. Once you really take off and really decide that this is the logo that's going to represent me, then trademark that. All right, trademark that one. So what was that? That was logos. Let's talk about like, okay, prime example. Got a wide receiver. He's gonna be a first round pick one day. He broke some he broke some records in the NCAA in his school and turned around, took his gloves off, and in the moment he gave them to some little boys um, who were standing by as he walked in the locker room. I watched that and I was like, So those gloves are worth some money, people. The equipment, the jerseys, all that. You got to think about ownership when you're thinking about these things, all right? Especially for my football players who have equipment. I mean, all of us in sports have equipment, every athlete, but football players have so much equipment. If you know that you know when you special, you know it, you know it, you know it. And I'm talking about um high school, college players where they're really keeping record. Even my pro folks where they keeping record. Well, pro ball, they're more vigilant at it's always somebody standing by to go ahead and grab your things, you know what I'm saying? Because they understand. But like high school, college, you got to be very vigilant. Got like your cleats, your jerseys, your gloves, your helmet, all of that stuff. You gotta treat it like memorabilia. You know how you probably got an autograph Kobe Bryant jersey or something like that. It has to be that special to you because one day it will be worth a lot of money. So you have to treat everything. You got to treat everything you own, the things you play in, your jerseys, your cleats, your gloves, things like that. Not so much as like your um shoulder pads or whatever, because ain't nobody trying to, but you get it. The things, the noticeable things like your gloves, your jersey, your cleats, things like that. You have to treat them as collector's items. Okay. You have to be able to make decisions um like 10 steps ahead, right? Like you got to look and say one day this is going to be a collector's item and you need to treat it as such. I don't care if you never make it to the league. I'm not, but I want you to get into the mindset of ownership, of thinking like a business because you are a business. Okay? Everything about you has value to it. Everything. My hair has value. When people who know me in the space, they talk about my gold locks. To me, that has value to me. It's a part of my brand. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of your brand. My logo has value to me. Yes, it'll change over time. My name has value to me, has utmost value to me. Okay. The cleats I wore, championships I won, those rings, they have value to me. And even if I never sell them, I treat them as they are collector's items. Okay. And that's what you guys need to do. All right. So you wanna own the tangible things, meaning the things you can touch and hold in your hand, like your cleats, your gloves, your jerseys, things like that, your equipment. You also want to own the intangible things, meaning things you can't readily touch, like your name, your logo, your website name, your social media handles. Okay, and let's quickly talk about just a quick process of how you go about owning your name. You know what I'm saying? And it's not simple, but it's a trademark. So you go through um, the U.S. Trademark and Patent Office is the office that handles ownership of your name. It's not a copyright. You copyright things like works of art like books and stuff, like songs, things like that. Um, Intellectual property like your name, logos, things like that. You trademark those things. Okay. So you go to the US Patent and Trademark Office. You can Google it, .gov, uspto.gov. And a trademark is usually about 350 that you pay the fee. 350 to $250 is, I think, is like the fee, something like that. And then you fill out the application, yada yada yada. Now, I'm giving you the simple version of it. It is not simple, y'all. You're going to need an attorney. Okay. You need an attorney. You need an attorney that specializes in trademarks, because a lot of trademarks get denied for the smallest things. And if that happens, then you literally have to write a legal brief to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, um, challenging the denial of your trademark. So, what you really want to do is you want to get with an attorney that specializes in trademarks. All right. To trademark first and foremost, trademark your name. All right. Don't trademark your logo yet. Don't trademark your logo until you know that you set at least on this version, and you may clean it up a little bit of that logo. And honestly, that's probably not gonna happen. Um, Unless you like hit it super big, it's really probably not gonna happen until you either have gone pro or really close to going pro. Okay. So don't worry about trade the logo right now. Trademark your name. Go to uspto.gov. That's where you can learn more about the trademarks. I'll actually put a link in the video. I'll put a link down here. Um, of a really good trademarking service. All right. A good save your money, guys. Save your money. A good trademarking service is probably going to be about 1,000 to 1,500, something like that. But it's completely worth it. That's pennies. That's nothing compared to you owning your name. Okay. Owning your name. All right. A name that's going to be worth and is currently worth a lot. A lot. There's no monetary value you can give to owning a name. Okay. Now, when you go pro, they gonna put quite a bit of monetary value on it, but it's really priceless. All right. That's trademarking. I told you guys about getting the domains, and once you trademark your name, you can go on social media and snatch it from whoever got it because you own it and they don't. All right. So that is ownership. Do not wait. Do it now. Do not wait until you're pro. Don't even wait till you get to college. If you know you that dude, or if you know you that girl, if you know, matter of fact, you are you that dude. Okay. Even if you don't go pro, you will be super successful in an industry, which means that you need to have ownership of your name. All right. So do not wait. Matter of fact, go to GoDaddy.com and see if your first and last name.com is available. If it is, get it now. They always have really good specials on GoDaddy.com. Okay. Um, so yo, that's ownership. Remember, own your name, own your you already own your image and your likeness. So own your name, own your social media handles, own your own domain name, own your own logo, own the jersey you wear, the cleats you wear, the gloves you wear. Take ownership of everything. All right. Don't just stop there. Own everything concerning you. All right. That is all I have for you tonight. Everybody, God bless you. I love you to life. If this helped you, like this video, share it with your buddies, and also subscribe to my channel. More training vids to be uploaded in the very near future for my wide receivers. All right. That's all I got, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Or if you're watching this video a year from now, 10 years from now, however long you're watching this video, go watch all the other videos and you can see me in 10 minutes. All right. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out.